over the past couple of days, we've been speaking a lot about India's growth trajectory. What could be the key drivers of India's growth? And I think a lot of people sitting here in this room would agree with me when I say that India's growth, as far as its economy is concerned, starts with Uttar Pradesh. When Uttar Pradesh grows, India will also see the effects of it. And like Sumit rightly said, I have with me the architect of Uttar Pradesh's growth right now, Mr. Chaudhary. One of the first things we hear about Uttar Pradesh over the past many years, when we spoke about Uttar Pradesh, was its size, its population, and more importantly, the law and order situation. Over the last few years, we've seen a change in perception. There's a lot of talk about the economy. Yogi ji says, UP is headed towards a $1 trillion economy. There are a lot of skeptics. People don't believe that number. But help us understand why Yogi ji is that confident about $1 trillion economy, and what are the 2 or 3 major sectors that are going to take UP there?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for having this conversation where we can talk about UP's growth story. So in last few years, the state has transformed not only in terms of internal infrastructure, but the overall image of the state. Earlier when we talked about UP, we used to talk about the law and order situations, the agricultural state that UP was known as. But now, as you rightly said, we think UP as the state of expressways. We are the state known by the expressway state. With in 2017, we had a network of almost 600 kilometers of expressways, which has now increased to 1500 kilometers. Alone 600 kilometers attributed to Ganga Expressway, which is connecting right from Meerut to Prayagraj, 600 kilometers across the state. It is connecting each and every important urban center of the state. In terms of economy, we were a 15 lakh crores economy in 2017, and we have doubled it. We are right now 30 lakh crores economy as a state, with 15% of CAGR, more than India's 13% growth rate. We are growing at a much faster rate. I'll give you a very interesting fact. In 2014-15, we used to register almost 600 factories in a year. Last year, we registered almost 3,000 companies in 24-25. And this year, we are aiming to register almost 6,000 factories in a year. This is a number which in itself is the proof that how fast the state is growing. In terms of law and order, you must have heard. You must have heard about the state of Uttar Pradesh, where we were used to be in news about some law and order situation, some crime situation. But right now, we are being talked about $1 trillion economy. We are progressively moving towards that direction. When I talk about the investment journey of Uttar Pradesh, we are 55% of India's mobile phones are being manufactured in Uttar Pradesh, in Noida. With companies like Samsung, Vivo, Oppo, we have everything. We are moving in that fast-paced direction towards achieving that aim of our Honorable Chief Minister.
Well, you say manufactured, but a lot of people say they're assembled in India. They are not manufactured in India. So how long do you think that road is for India to be a proper, true blue manufacturing hub?
Yeah, so we as a manufacturer of mobile phones, as I talked about, we are the second country in the world in terms of manufacturing. So if you talk about a basic thing like chipset we do import, but we are moving in that direction. We have come a long way from a land known for lower economic growth, low standards of living, law and order. We have been talked about the manufacturing state, expressway state. I'll also talk about, we have as a state largest number of international airports. We have 4 international airports. We have almost 12 domestic airports. Jewar Airport, which is coming up in Uttar Pradesh. It will be inaugurated in next few months. It will be the largest airport in South Asia, and probably it will be the growth engine of North India in the upcoming years.
I'm glad you spoke about misconception because that still exists, especially in certain parts of the country. I was just looking at the numbers and UP has signed nearly 19,500 MOUs worth 33 lakh crore with a 38% conversion rate, which is good.